Hi, this is Jay. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would go over all the gear I'm taking with me on my 2022 Appalachian Trail through hike. I got them all laid out here. I'm just going to go over them really quickly. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll have a lighter pack link down in the description below as well. But I'll make additional videos that will go over everything in more detail later. But for now, here's the rundown. Here is my tent. I went with the Altaplex from Z-Packs, and I have this to extend the trekking poles because mine do not get long enough. Stake sack, footprint, assortment of stakes. There are 2 big groundhogs and then a mini groundhog and then 5 shepherd hooks. I like these mostly because they're super light. They work well enough for me, and it all comes with a stuff sack. The sleeping pad is a Thermalite Neo Air X-Lite short. It's 4 feet long, and I will use the little stuff sack here that you blow up the sleeping pad with. It comes with the new wing lock deals, and they're a little tight, but they seem to work pretty well. For my backpack, I went with the Z-Packs Arc Haul in medium. It does have the umbrella attachment attached to it already, and 2 hip pockets. My trekking poles are the Black Diamond Alpine. I don't know if you can get these anymore. The clasps are actually made out of metal, but they make them out of plastic now. The sleeping bag is an Enlightened Equipment Revelation 20 Fahrenheit with short wide, and this was bought in 2016 before they started overfilling their sleeping pads, but this works okay. In conjunction with the sleeping bag, I will use a Thermalite Reactor Compact. It's a short one, and that's just for the colder months. Next to it are Cthulhu micro spikes, and I'll just use that for the first couple months as well. Next to that are the Virtus rain jacket from Z-Packs, the black one, and the blue is the Virtus pants from Z-Packs, and a Snow Peak ultralight umbrella, and a Z-Packs pack cover. For the food items, I am using an Ursack Almighty. I also have a Z-Packs food bag. There is a MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe, a Toke 750 milliliter pot, as well as a Toke's titanium polished spoon long handle, and a Hyperlight a repack. It's a freezer cozy, and inside the Ursack is an odor bag from Z-Packs. For water related items, I will use an Aqua Mirror system, and I will bring a little 2-ounce dropper. I couldn't find 1-ounce ones, and pre-mix them in the morning. I also have tablets as backups just in case those freeze or something, and a 2-liter Evernew bag for additional water storage if I need it. Additionally, for sleeping, I do use a pillow. It's an Xped Ultralight. Next to that is my toiletry kit with the Deuces Spades, various wet ones, wet wipes, and just toilet paper. Some of the clothing items will be a Melanzana fleece, an Enlightenment Equipment Torrid, and a trucker hat with the Marine Corps emblem on it, and a Columbia zip-off pants. I do like those. More clothing items. I do have REI mittens, waterproof shells, 2 pairs of Brooks Sherpa shorts, 3 pairs of Injinji hiking crew. I like to hike in those, as well as 2 pairs of Injinji liners, and I will use the waterproof sock that's just past it right there in the middle. I also have a buff and a fleece condor hat and a bug net for when the bugs come out. And I also have just a random piece of cloth for anything, mostly for wiping condensation, but I've used it to take showers before. I will also wear this REI button-down shirt. I had it on the PCT as well as Arizona Trail, but it'll still work. And I have a Solomon technical shirt treated with Polygiene, which is an odor resistor, and a North X North merino wool kerchief. It's kind of like a chamois, but it's made out of merino wool, much warmer. And a fanny pack from Hightail Designs. For shoes, I'll be wearing the A6 Venture 6. I bought several of those, as well as Dirty Girl Gators. And I do have Superfeet green inserts in them. And for camp shoes, I'll have Birkenstocks. They're very light. I'll carry a little wallet from Z-Packs, just a cheap pair of polarized sunglasses, an InReach old school, you can't buy those anymore, and a Kershaw Leak knife. There will be a GoPro Hero 10 along with the charger and 4, maybe 3 additional batteries, I'm not sure. Additional battery for the Sony camera, and a assortment of cables and microphone adapters and lav mics and memory cards and two 1 terabyte cards and a 2 terabyte Samsung drive to back up all my data. Additional electronics are the headlamp and a sensor touch. It's a little Bluetooth thermometer. Batteries last 2 years in ideal situation, so I'm hoping the batteries last 1 year. Also have a Nightcore 20 amp hour and a Nightcore 10 amp hour and a INSV, something like that, wall charger, and assortment of cables for USB Type-C as well as some micro USB and a little micro USB adapter for the USB Type-C. And a couple of face masks that I like. Basic hygiene right now, I have floss with a needle in there, a pair of scissors, fingernail clippers, toothpaste. I couldn't find travel toothbrush at Walgreens yesterday, so I'll have to still go pick one up. I will also carry a little thing of Aquaphor, but I couldn't find that either, so I'll dig that up. I always carry a little bundle of nylon string. They're very strong and they're super light and small, but have plenty of uses. I have used something similar to repair things in the past, so need that. JAS notebook and a Fisher Space Pen, because that doesn't freeze. Little washcloth thingies, I like to keep myself clean. And a pair of glasses that I need to be able to see bears. I'll also be carrying 2 smart water bottles with me the whole time. I'll carry a sit pad, which is a Thermalite Z-Lite sole, just 3 panels cut off of it. Repair kit for the tent as well as for the sleeping pad. Some KT tape as well as friction zone lubricant in case I get chafing. And there's a variety of things in there like Imodium and Band-Aids and things like that. And a little bottle of Neosporin. And I'll have more of these things because they're going to be harder to find on trail, but there's little coins to wash yourself with at the end of each day. I also have this tripod with a PGY Tech snap lock mount on top, and it's carbon fiber, still heavy, but it's the best I can do for supporting this camera. And my Samsung S21. For the camera, I'm taking a Sony a7 Mark IV. I have a Sony Bluetooth wireless mic attached to the top. It's nice because it doesn't use cables, and there's a little wire tooth dongle on the left. With that, I have a Tamron 28-200 lens and a KNF Concept ND, variable ND filter with polarizer. That all mounts via the snap lock plate on the bottom of the camera going into the PGY Tech ball head I'll be having. I'll also have hand sanitizer and just some cheap headphones. They're light and I need them for editing. I also have a white trash compactor bag lining the inside of the backpack. So that's basically the gist of all my items. The one thing missing, I have mittens that are convertible that are arriving today. And I might get another wall charger, but I'm going to make more of the gear videos where I break down each category of items and I'll go through each item and tell you why I chose them, why I think they're going to be good for this trip, and how I'm going to use them. I didn't want to do that in a total gear video just because then the videos are like over an hour long because I have a lot of stuff right here. So in the future, I'll go over electronics, clothing, potentially maybe a vlogging part just separately, and then I'll go over my big 3+ items, and that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed. Down below, I'll have the lighter pack link as well as a list of all my items, and the lighter pack link will have weights as well as links so you can click through and check them out from whatever websites they're at. And the weights, total base weight comes to this much. I can't recall right now, so I'll put it up in editing. I probably will add a little bit more just because for electronics I might modify some things. I'm still trying to figure out what would be best, but this is it. Quite heavy. If it wasn't for the vlogging equipment, my total base weight would be much, much less, but that's what I want to take, so I'll deal with it. I believe on the Arizona Trail I took a little less weight, but just a little because I took a much larger battery bank as well as wall charger. So we'll see how this goes, and I'll see you later in future videos regarding all this stuff. But for now, I'll talk to you later, and you have a good, nice new year, and stay warm.